Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, we are taking this Beechcraft 1900 Delta on over to, actually down to Charles Schultz, Sonoma County, Medford ground, November 350 Kilo Tango, looking for IFR to Sonoma County.
Number 350 Kilo Tango, Medford ground, cleared to the Santa Rosa Airport, Nat 7 departure, and then as filed, maintain 1000, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 7055.
Okay, cleared to Charles Schultz via the Nat 7, then is filed, climb maintain 11,000, departures 124.3, squawking 7055, November 350 Kilo Tango.
Number 350 Kilo Tango, is that correct?
Rogue Valley ground, November 350 Kilo Tango, is at Superior Air North, with information X-ray on board, ready to taxi.
350 Kilo Tango, Medford ground, runway 14, taxi via Alpha.
14 via Alpha, November 350 Kilo Tango. He has some that are updated that he uses different avionics in there, but he does still definitely use the same avionics navigation GPS that we have on this Garmin here, as well as I know he's a big Navigraph is for simulation, but he uses the equivalent of that in real world, which is ForeFlight, and that has charts and it gives them real-time updates to where they're at. It gives them a little bug to show them where they're at in the field and the real world and other aircraft for that matter. Alright, so we are approaching runway 14.
Stock 612 Papa Delta, holding for the runway 19er, ready for departure.
Okay. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake for now. We're going to come over here, of course, and we're going to switch it to the tower frequency, and let's put in our departure frequency of, drumroll folks, I wrote it down, I got to find my chicken scratch. Let's see, where did I write that up? Oh, it's 124.3. Alright, don't be like me, guys. You want to be better than me when you grow up. Okay, 124.3, so 124.3. I'm just kidding. Do this whole flight in Spanish for you guys. Alright, so that's all set. We've got our tower frequency of 119.4. Folks, let's get out of here and quit playing around. Rogue Valley Tower, November 350 Kilo Tango, holding a short, runway 14, ready for departure.
November 350 Kilo Tango, Medford Tower, runway 14, off.
Runway 14, clear for takeoff, November 350 Kilo Tango.
458 November Delta, departure.
Let me just hold right here. I want to see if I can...
Over to departure 58 November Delta.
Okay, he's turned all the way up. Alright, they're turned all the way up. Just wanted to make sure we have everything good for flight. Alright guys, let us go ahead and turn our landing. And we're going to turn our recognition lights on. We're going to get our strobes on, of course. Now, one thing that we cannot absolutely forget to do is our levers. Alright, so we're going to come right here, come in a little bit, we're going all the way up.
Following IFR to Frankfurt.
To take off, everything is full.
Affirmative, stand by.
And affirmative, stand by. Okay.
Number 2 Papa Delta, runway 19, clear for the option.
19er, clear for the option, 612 Papa Delta.
Iberia 27,
clear left.
Contact NorCal approach 121.3.
Alright, folks. Clear right, clear
Iberia
left.
2740, contact NorCal approach 121.3. United 4 Heavy, clear to Frankfurt Airport, Santana 2 departure, deadhead transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID, departure frequency 135.1, squawk 5736.
Alright, we're holding some brakes there.
Approach is Iberia 274 with information Unifor.
Alright, let's go full power.
Descending to 8000 via the surface for arrival.
Takeoff power is set.
Squawk 5936, cleared via, cleared to Frankfurt, climb via the SID.
Alright folks, we got rotation speed, rotate.
Squawk 5736 United 4.
Gears coming up.
Heavy reback correct. Iberia 2740.
Flaps are up pretty quick.
ILS runway 28 left approach. Verify you have information in uniform.
With information, unit for Star 3002. For
Send the plane down there.
Left. Immediate to 7 point.
350 Kilo Tango, contact departure.
Over to departure, November 350 Kilo Tango. Alright.
Share the weather for Crescent City, say approach request when able.
Let's see, let's trim this bad boy down first before we get on our heading. Alright. Let's come down here real quick. We are gonna do the autopilot engage.
And to the north, practice
and let's see here.
458 November Delta.
Struggling here, folks. So nav, and we're gonna go alt select, and we're also gonna go IAS mode. All right, that was very sloppy, but you guys know the deal. Told you I'm struggling here. Departure over 350 Kilo Tango, 3,400, climbing 11,000.
We're 350 Kilo Tango, Cascade departure, radar contact. November 19698.
All right, folks, so we're up.
At or above 3,700.
Wasn't pretty.
Runway 12 approach.
Let's go ahead and get our condition levers back slightly. Looks like we most certainly have a stable flight.
Just a point of clarification.
Again,
earlier when you departed,
lights
you were
are off.
under flight following. And so when you go to Deer Park Airport, when you have the field in sight and you want to leave my frequency, you just have to let me know prior to doing so I can cancel your radar service.
All right, taxi, ice are off.
I'm going to think your radio stopped working.
Landing is off, nav is on, strobes, everything's up to the flight.
Now,
everything is looking good. These are the cabin lights, of course. All right, folks. Go back here one more time and just take a peek at our speed. Stable. And folks, it looks like we have a stable flight.
Headed 4 Heavy, San Francisco ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Lima.
Alright, as you can see here, we're in the passenger cabin. We are sitting way in the back, of course.
Iberia 2740, contact San Francisco Tower, 120.5.
I see you moving this way. Locked in my eyes, I'm so fixed.
Sound like Center Delta 2028, 71370.
Delta 2028, Salt Lake City, Santa Rosa. 2028 cross null at maintain 17,000, Salt Lake altimeter 3025.
Taking the altitude for Delta 28.
Cross null at maintain 17,000.
Cross null at maintain 17,000, Delta 28, thanks.
But I just wanna walk up and say, I just wanna wake up to you. I never just say things, but I'm gonna just say anything. Oh, have you?
2128 Romeo, NorCal approach, squawk 4743, maintain VFR. Iberia 2740, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, wind 260 at 18, clear to land.
I see you moving this way. Locked in my eyes, I'm so fixed on every turn that you take it. I'm taken in by the way you seem to swing. I'm caught up in everything. I never just woke up, but I just gotta walk up and say, I just wanna wake up to you.
Number 2 Romeo, radar contact 18 miles northwest of Reno Airport. Advise when you have the field in sight.
I never just woke up, but I just gotta walk up and say, I just wanna wake up to you. I never just say things, but I'm gonna just say anything. Oh, have you all night, all night,
Coast 5992, contact Aspen approach 123.8. 123.8, Coast 5992. Coast 5992, Aspen approach, expect a visual approach 15, descend and maintain 15,000.
Beautiful route over these here mountains. All right, let's go ahead and prep our autopilot here. All right, we're going to do altitude. We're going to select. And of course, we're going to wait until we get here and we'll nose down. Let's decrease this range a little bit so it doesn't look too crazy. All right, let's go ahead and make our way down.
Delta 22, runway 16 left, clear to land. Air 57 Charlie to parking in Lima Delta. Have a good night.
All right. As you can see, we're descending. Here's our profile. Take it nice and easy.
That should be Lima, Romeo. You look like you're on Lima.
All right. And I'm just going to set this now for that 3,300 mark. Because our rate of descent will be past this point before we get 5,000.
Lima Delta to the...
And then we should have a good view of the field here once we make our next turn. Let's just see.
3 Lima Sierra, taxi to Justin via Delta Bravo.
So right here we'll have a good visual of the runway. There'll be another field here which we will ignore. We're getting ready to bust our right turn. We're doing good. Our speed is doing good. No complaints here, folks. All right. I think we need to get a little more aggressive on our descent, perhaps. All right, we nose down just slightly more. Let's bring this power back. All right, I'm more satisfied with that type of descent there. Turn our approach on as well. As you see now, we have some cues here for lateral navigation and as well as our glide slope. All right. We're not going to put our flaps yet. We'll slow up a little bit more. So the field is off in this direction here. It's a little hazy. See if we can get any type of look out there and see it. We're not at a good angle to see it. We'll wait for us to make a turn so that we get visual confirmation. We are at 3,300, so that's a good thing. There's that other airport that I mentioned that you would see right here. Has nothing to do with our arrival. Actually, that's another airport. If you look here on the GPS, we just passed here.
Traffic there between you and Sonoma County Airport. Report Alpha cancellation or missed approach airport in this frequency or on the ground 122.2. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Okay, we'll report IFR clearance cancellation on the ground. Change to advisory frequency is approved. We'll talk to you in a minute. November 350 Kilo Tango. All right, folks. let's make that switch. It's 12055. 12055.
Charles M. Schultz, Sonoma Co. Information Victor.
I guess that was not the right one. That's the actual ATIS. Duh. All right. There's the old trusty runway. As you can see, we're getting pretty close. We're already on the glide slope. Let's keep our speed down. And the actual ground frequency there is 1219. So it's really not realistic, seeing as how boy, we're going to be in some big trouble. I don't think I remember her frequency that I was on, and I already switched it over. I think it was 124.4, 1214. We'll try that one, but in the meantime, we're switching over. All right, let's get a look out there. And as you see here on our GPS, we're not doing too bad. Here's our last waypoint, and there's the runway. All right, flaps are coming down. All right. Doing good on the approach here. Let's open this up. Oops. So you can kind of see. This is where we want to be right here. All right, folks. So there's the runway right there. So I'm going to go ahead and most certainly take it off of autopilot. So we will turn the yaw damper off, and we'll go full manual. We'll go for gear down. Take our master caution off. My aircraft. All right. As you can see there, all right, we're going for full flaps down. Double check landing gears down and 3 greens. Flaps are all the way down. All right, folks, here we go. Gonna keep the VREF right at about 100. We're pretty low. We'll keep the nose up here for a second with some power thrown in. Back on the glide slope. All right, folks. Our nav worked out just fine for us. Coming back slightly on the power here. All right. All right, folks. There we are. Nose is down. We're just going to coast, folks. Alright, let's start pushing some brakes here. Now that we were below the 60 knots. Alright, folks. Let's ease right on off the runway here. Not too bad at all. Alright. And we'll go ahead and cancel that IFR. We'll just go over to the advisory frequency. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake there really quick. Track IR is jumping on. Let's get our flaps all up. And we'll take care of those condition levers. Of course, we need landing lights off. We also need our strobe off. There we are. Gear is up. Let's bring our prop levers back to taxi. We'll consider November 350 Kilo Tango on the ground, clear of runway 14, canceling IFR at this time.
No 350 Kilo Tango, IFR cancellation is received. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
You too. We'll see you next time for November 350 Kilo Tango. Alright, so we canceled IFR. Let's get back off of that frequency. We don't care about it. Let's taxi straight on in and park this aircraft and get a good replay. Alright. Just bring it straight in over here. Actually, not over here. We'll come park her over here. And you know what, folks? I ain't gonna lie. I actually like this aircraft now that they did a much better job. There's still some glitches. GTN 750 integration isn't as seamless as it should be. Actually, not seamless at all. It doesn't work right now. There's some bugs. So we'll have to figure that out. Alright. Let's see if we can pretty much pull parallel here. Get these passengers disembarked. Alright. Steady as she goes. Alright, parking brake is set.